OMG, I look so different. Hey Miracons! This video was so much fun to film, but at the same time, it was very weird, okay? So I'm saying this after I've done all of the full outfits, the full 5 days. Basically, every day, 5 days for a full working week, I completely transformed my look and I tried out a look that was completely different, that I hadn't tried out before. It was crazy, but it was loads of fun. So if you're new around here, make sure to click subscribe to become a Miracon. Let's get on to the video. So for day one, I wanted to start off with something really different, something super shocking. And if you guys couldn't tell already by the makeup that I've started, today I am going to be going for the bougie or extra look. Now this is going to be so much fun because when I was just looking on Google and Instagram at pictures of like bougie makeup and hair and outfits, it just looks like so much fun, and I never liked this makeup look. I'm surprised I could even do this, and it's just so different to what I normally do. However, I'm still not done with my makeup. The last thing that I'm going to do is add some super extra fake eyelashes, and I never wear fake eyelashes, so this is gonna look so extra and like so different on me. I'm so excited for today. So I think that just kind of ruined the makeup look. Let's just all look beyond the very badly applied fake eyelashes and let's just move on to hair. Now for hair, while I was looking on Instagram, I am so excited for this hairstyle because I'm going to be doing some space buns, but I'm going to be making them look so extra and it's just gonna look amazing. So I'm so excited for this. OMG, I must say, now that I've got everything else on, the eyelashes don't look so bad, but I mean still, this is such a crazy transformation. Okay, so I've got my hair up in space buns, I've got the bits here curled, I've got these really gorgeous star earrings which are just so extra because they're so sparkly. Obviously my makeup is just crazy, and then I've got this dress on which I feel like looks so fancy. It's that sort of like velvet which I just feel like is kind of like pretty bougie. And then to finish it off, I are incredibly uncomfortable and I'm a bit wobbly. I must say, I feel like this look has actually come together quite well. Once I'd done the makeup, I was like really nervous and I felt like I was gonna look a bit stupid. I feel like it does look kind of nice. It's just like something that I wouldn't ever wear in a normal day. Like, I don't know, I'd probably wear this, something like this, to a very special event, but I feel like this is more funny because today is just an ordinary day and I'm just gonna be doing ordinary things in this very crazy outfit. OMG, I just look so extra. These heels, I cannot even walk in, like literally, I have to walk like a snail. Oh my god, this is next to impossible. I literally just want to pop to the shop. This is taking me so long to walk and I'm in so much pain. I think I'm gonna have to resort to taking off these shoes because this is just next to impossible. I'm gonna have to walk barefooted or just try and endure this. I think I'm just gonna have to fuck it up and wear the heels, but this is so difficult. And honestly, these eyelashes are so uncomfortable. Like when I wore my sunglasses, one of my eyelashes was like kept hitting my sunglasses, so it felt really uncomfortable, but I have to wear them, if not I'm basically blinded by the sun. Just like in general, look, they're basically falling off. I just look like I have weird caterpillars on my eyes, so not the best look. I'm actually really liking my hairstyle though. I definitely think I'm gonna do, like I have done space buns before. My curls are kind of fell out now. When they were first done, it just looks so good. I think I'm gonna do my hair like this. And I do like this dress, earrings. The only thing is, I didn't really think this through, but it's literally boiling. Like I am sweating. All of my makeup is sweating off, which I feel like just adds to the horrible makeup situation. Like look what happened to my eyeshadow. It's just gone like everywhere because I've been sweating and stuff. This is a winter dress and it is summer, so even if I was wearing this in a cold country or like a colder country, it would still be pretty hot and probably too hot for summer. But I'm in Dubai. Of course, even during the winter, this would be too hot to wear in a desert. But I'm in summer. I'm wearing a winter dress Why did I not think about that when I bought this dress? Thank goodness I am back home now and I can take off those horrible shoes because I don't need to wear the shoes indoors. Now that experience was so funny. I feel like it was more in my head. Like I don't think anybody was really looking at me, but it was so weird because I was literally just in the shop. I just felt like so out of place because everyone's obviously just wearing normal clothes and I look like I'm about to go to some really fancy party or dinner or something. It wasn't like this outfit is like, what on earth is she wearing? I've never like, she looks really strange, but it's just like the idea of dressing for the occasion is completely out of the question. Like that just, it was too much. It felt really strange. And then to add to it all, me hobbling along, walking at snail's pace in my heels, that was just a an interesting experience. And thank goodness it is finally the evening time. The outfit and the look wasn't too bad. I don't feel like anyone was really looking at me like, what is she wearing? I feel like it was more in my head, like me just being like, oh, this feels weird to wear something so extra. However, it was very uncomfortable. But as you can see, I've already removed one eyelash because it was literally half falling off already and I couldn't close my eye. Like I literally couldn't close my eye. That felt so good, honestly. So like if it wasn't for the eyelashes and the heels, then this look would actually be like quite a nice look. I quite like the makeup, just not the eyelashes. They were just too much. And this dress is quite a pretty dress. However, it's not very suitable for the weather. That feels good to get rid of those horrible caterpillars. And it is Tuesday and honestly I am so excited for today's look because this is something that I have never ever done before, and I don't think if it was for this video I probably wouldn't ever do it, just because this is a style that I've never like really thought about trying, but it does look so good, so I'm excited that I'm getting a chance to try it out. And so today I'm going to be trying the Boho Bohemian look. So much fun because I feel like it's very natural, very relaxed, and it's very patterny. So I've already done my makeup. I did it very natural, kind of like gold and glowy, if that makes sense. I just feel like that is kind of like the boho vibe. It's very natural, also sort of like very, I don't know, I just feel like this kind of like, when I was looking on Google at pictures of boho makeup, I feel like this is kind of like a look. Some people did do like very sort of festively looks, and I did consider doing that, but I feel like I want to do like an everyday boho look, not just like a festival boho look. So by the way guys, this is not my hairstyle. I didn't want to have to curl my hair because I feel like I kind of prefer my curls. Well no, I do like it when I do my artificial curls, but I like it when it's like in braids. I just feel like that looks more like sort of boho curls. So I've washed my hair and I've put them in these braids, but I'm now going to dry them with the hairdryer to make them speed up, because if not I would be here all day waiting for them to dry. I'm honestly so excited for this hairstyle. This is like, it's more than just it being curly. It's gonna look amazing. So I think my braids are now dry, so I'm gonna take them out. Hopefully they feel a little bit damp actually. Hopefully they're not too wet, because if not I'm gonna have to start all over again and that will be incredibly annoying. And my boho look is complete. OMG, I definitely have to say that I definitely prefer this look to yesterday. I felt like yesterday I was really uncomfortable. However, today I actually feel really comfy. I love my hair, so I didn't leave it in the braids for long enough, so I had to redo all the braids and basically wait like hours for it to dry. But it eventually did, and this is kind of like the result. Not as curly as I wanted it to be, but it kind of still gives that sort of curly natural vibe. And then I've got my hair in like this half up half down, and it's like twisted. I can't really show you guys, to be honest, but I've also got like little braids in my hair. Like I've got one here, I've got one there, and I just personally really like this hairstyle. And then I've got these really gorgeous earrings, which are kind of like that sort of like straw bit here, and then it's got shell and then a really long tassely bit. When I saw these in the shop I was just like, OMG, I have to get them, because they just looked so boho and I just felt like it's just, they're just gorgeous. Then I've got my play suit on, and I've also got a few more accessories. So I've got this hat that I'm going to be wearing just to complete my hairstyle. And then I did also buy this cardigan here, but I tried it on with this play suit and I don't know if they really go, but I've still got that just in case I get cold, which is not going to happen. And then the last thing, my favorite part of this outfit is of course the shoes. These are my shoes. Even though these are technically like wedges, they're way more comfortable than yesterday's shoes, and I just think they're really gorgeous. So this is my completed look for today. I feel very like comfortable and relaxed. Like I feel like I'm gonna have a really comfy, relaxing day today. Nothing like yesterday. I look so different though. I just can't get over how I look. Do you like my outfit, Karma? Do you like my look today?
It's not my fault, you know I had to walk away. It's been 5 years and now one of us is changed.
And it is now the evening time. I have to say, I actually really enjoyed wearing today's outfit because as you guys saw in the clip earlier, I was at the hair salon. The hairdresser actually complimented me on my hairstyle because my mom was getting her hair done. So yeah, that made me feel really good about my hair. And then also, I just had a lesson with my tutor and she also complimented me on my hairstyle. So I definitely think I'm gonna be having my hair in this style more often. I just feel like it kind of looked quite nice and I feel like it kind of suits me. So I kind of like the boho vibe. I'm not that keen on the straw hat and I didn't really like the cardigan that much with this play suit, but I do love this play suit, and also those shoes are just like my favorite thing ever. And this makeup look, I mean, this makeup look isn't that special. I feel like I kind of do my makeup like this pretty much all the time anyways, but the rest of the outfit, it was just so much fun getting to try this boho look, and I definitely think I'm gonna like, I don't think I'm gonna go full on boho, but I definitely think I will incorporate some of this sort of fashion in my everyday wear because I just feel like basically I'm just gonna do this hairstyle again because I think it looked really nice, and then also those shoes, I'm definitely gonna be wearing those again. And it is Wednesday, and as you can see, so yesterday I really enjoyed the look. However, I didn't feel like it was extreme enough. Like, it was a very different look that I've never tried before, but I just feel like I could kind of blend into the crowd a little bit. Like, I still look different, but I could blend into the crowd a bit. But today, I do not feel like that is going to be happening because I have gone for the rocker look. Now, as you can see, I've already done my makeup, so I've done dramatic eyeshadow and everything. Very dramatic. I've also gone for a dark purple lip. I knew for this look I really wanted to change my hair color. However, I find like wigs are really expensive, and if I'm only going to be wearing it once, it feels like a bit of a waste. I have actually done a look similar to this, which was when I did my turning myself into a goth for 24 hours, and for that look I also wanted like black dark hair. I am now out in the open in my outfit. Luckily I'm not that cold. I thought it was going to be freezing, but every time I use that spray it gets so messy, it goes everywhere, it doesn't look that good. Yeah, well this is the ponytail, so basically what I've done is I've put my hair in, like, I've tried to flatten my hair as much as possible, and then I've put this basically on so then it kind of looks like hair, and then I've obviously got this hat to cover up my roots. However, you can see a little bit, so I tried to cover it up by eyeshadow, but I don't feel like it's that visible, and they'll just think like, if people see this, I guess they'll either think that I'm wearing fake hair or that my roots are just a bit lighter because they're not that visible. OMG, I love this look so much. It's like, I feel like this is definitely like the most extreme look so far because like this is just so different to my normal style. Yet at the same time, whenever I feel like I really kind of enjoy this style. I don't know why. It's not my normal style, but I kind of really like it, and I feel like it looks so cool and unique. For my rocker look, when I was looking at pictures, I noticed, obviously I noticed a common thing that people were wearing was band t-shirts. So that is what I've got on. I've got this black oversized band t-shirt. I'm not sure what band this is. I mean, I'm assuming it's a brand because it has like world tour dates and stuff, but I feel like this just looks so cool. And this was something that like, I actually really like this t-shirt. However, it's just not my normal style, so I probably wouldn't have got it if it wasn't for this video, but I do really like this style. However, they only had it in a really big size. I had to get it in size 8, which was pretty big for me, but you know, it kind of works. It does the job. And then for my bottoms, I've just got some plain black jeans on because I feel like that is very sort of just, you know, that's quite basic. However, I feel like it isn't a completed rocker outfit without some faux leather. So I have got this leather jacket, and I'm gonna honestly be so hot in this outfit, but it's gonna look so cool. This is actually my mum's leather jacket, so thank you, mum, for letting me borrow this, and it's just gonna look amazing. OMG, I look so different. Okay, so I've also added this fake nose ring, and I've got my normal piercing in as well. I've also added this necklace, but well, I look so different, it's crazy. It is now the evening time because I literally haven't been able to go out because like this outfit is so hot. Like literally this leather jacket is like just so insulating, so the heat is like really horrible. Just indoors I'm like sweating. So I'm now gonna go outside just because I want to see what people's reactions are gonna be to this outfit. But I really don't want to have to go outside and brave the heat while wearing this outfit, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. Just want to say, like, every time I've like been walking around today and I've accidentally like looked into the mirror, I'm just like shook. Like I'm honestly like, this look is just so crazy. I honestly can't get over how I'm looking. Like I actually really like it because I feel like this kind of eye makeup and stuff brings out my eyes, and it's just like so different because I really like mixing things up and trying out new things, and like this is so completely different to my normal everyday look that it just feels really fun to try it and get to try something new, just because like it's just for the fun of it. Like I really enjoy doing these videos because I just get to like try out something new, and that just makes life more fun because I feel like I kind of have an excuse when I do these videos to like, I don't know, have a little experiment and try out different looks. So yeah, I absolutely love filming these videos. OMG, I am so hot. Okay, right, basically I've just been walking around, going for like a little mini walk, trying not to literally wet like a river, but like people's reactions, okay, so there's been a few people who just like don't like, you know, don't react, but then there has been a few people. I feel like it's really funny because I'm like looking like this, I can't help but laugh, and like I'm just like looking at my phone pretending I'm laughing at something on my phone, because if I'm just like walking down the street like laughing to myself about like nobody knows what I'm laughing about, then it makes it seem like draws more attention to me, which is kind of like what I want. I want people to like look at me and be like I would just want to see what people's reactions are, because when I did this in Brighton, nobody really like looked at me, like strangers, like I didn't really react. It was more people that like obviously knew me, who like my family and stuff were like, OMG Mia, like you look crazy, and it like affected how I felt. But in terms of how other people looked at me, it didn't affect that. So I'm not sure if it's because I'm laughing to myself about nobody knows, because I noticed a few people like did kind of like look at me, and I just kind of like looked at them back, because I was just like, it was just so funny, because I was just like, this is just so weird for me, because like I've never really experienced this. I would love to like go around and try and like see more people's reactions, but I'm honestly so sweaty. It is unbelievable. So I'm gonna have to go in now and back home, because if not it's just too hot. Like this jacket is too much, and I've literally got a bottle of freezing cold water and just like pressing it up against me, and I am still boiling. Finally, aircon. Feels so good. I am honestly so sweaty, and this hair so heavy. Like honestly, I've got so many pins in my hair I can't even take it out. Let's take all of this hair out, and this is gonna feel so good to unleash my natural hair and take off this really heavy thing. It feels like I just released. That honestly was like the best feeling ever. I just decided to try out back combing my hair just because I feel like I just wanted to see what it looked like. I really wanted to back comb this to make this look amazing, because that is something that I noticed in a lot of the pictures on Google, that all of the hair is highly back combed. But this obviously is not real hair, and I didn't want to destroy it. So I just realised, I'm gonna second Mia, why don't I just back comb my actual hair? And I've got to be honest, I feel like this looks better than the hair and the wig, just because like, I don't know, I feel like it looks more rockery. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like this looks more dramatic than the other one, because I feel like the hat, like I honestly went on such a manhunt to try and find like a rocker hat. Like there's literally, ideally at first I wanted a beanie hat, which you think would be easy, like just a plain black beanie, that would be easy to find. Well, no, not during summer, especially not in Dubai. It's not easy to find, and I stupidly decided not to bother pre-ordering something, and yeah, so that was just annoying. But what I'm now going to be doing is I'm going to be having a lesson with my Spanish tutor. Go and do my lesson with me looking like this, and I'm just going to see her reaction, because like last time she saw me it was just normal Mia. Every time she sees me, normal Mia, and then suddenly I'm going to be like this. I can't wear the leather jacket unfortunately, just because it is too hot. Even indoors, like it was gross. So different to how I normally look. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, so I just had my lesson with my Spanish tutor, and it was so funny. Okay, so basically, when I got onto it, she was like, oh wow, I like your makeup, because she said it was really funny because that morning she had decided to wear like some heavier makeup, and she said that she never wears makeup, and obviously I've decided to wear makeup today as well, so it was just like a really funny coincidence that today she also decided to wear like a bit more dramatic makeup, and obviously that's what I've done today. That was funny. But then a little bit into the lesson, she like, I don't think she noticed this at first, but when she saw it, she was like, oh no, like, oh, is that real? Like, did you actually get that done? And I was like, oh no, it's fake. And she was like, oh, okay, because she seemed a bit like surprised that I'd get this done, because it just seems a bit like, I feel like this piercing does look cool. I feel like it's a big commitment because like it's very visible, if that makes sense. But yeah, she just seemed surprised, and I was like, yeah, my mom would never let me get this done. So yeah, that was quite funny. That was just like, it was kind of like a little bit of a prank to see like what her reaction would be like as well. I am now really tired, so I'm gonna basically use up 5 makeup wipes trying to remove this makeup, which is gonna be very difficult to do, but I'm going to try my hardest. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning for look 4. And today's look is going to be something very exciting because I'm going to be going for the girly look, which I feel like is going to be so much fun because it's all about pink and flowers and stuff like that. So it's the complete opposite to yesterday's look. But today is actually going to be a bit of a 2-in-1 because I'm also going to be twinning with Sienna. And you do sometimes like, I feel like I do occasionally dress girly, but I don't dress as girly as I'm going to be dressing today. And Sienna, I feel like you do dress girly because the reason why we've ended up twinning is because Sienna actually had this dress.
And I know it so much.
However, when I was shopping for this video, I saw that they actually do this dress in some bigger sizes. Well, this is age 9 to 10, so it's a little on the small size, but it's the biggest dress they do. But it's the biggest size they do in this dress, and I just about fit into it. So I was like, I kind of feel like it would be so much fun if we're like matching. And I'm wearing a girly dress with Sienna. I just felt like that was cool. So this ended up evolving into, so as you can see, I've put a lot of blush on. I've kind of done my makeup naturally, but very pink. And I also did put a little bit of makeup on Sienna. I just put some blusher on.
She also put some eyeshadow.
And then for the hairstyle, I've done my hair in braids, and I've also done Sienna's hair in braids. I've done 2 little braids, and then I've added these little flowers because I feel like they're very girly and they kind of match the dress. So what I'm going to do now to finish off the look is I'm also going to put some purple flowers. Since I only have purple and yellow ones, I feel like you're supposed to put all 6 of the flowers in just like 2 braids, if that makes sense. Like you're supposed to use all of them in one go. But obviously because we're sharing them, we can't do that, but I feel like that might be quite cute anyways if I've got purple ones and then Sienna's got yellow ones. Sienna, how do you feel to be twinning with me?
I feel actually pretty happy about that. I love twinning with you.
Yeah, me too. I actually quite like my outfit.
Especially I love wearing pigtails. Plaits, I don't know what I call them, pigtails.
I'm actually really liking today's outfit. I definitely like, it's a bit better than yesterday's because however I did really like that style. It was very, very hot. However, today the outfit's a bit more practical. But I didn't show you guys, but what I've been doing is, this is my jacket that I've worn today. So it's a really gorgeous pink fluffy coat. So I feel like that's really girly. And then for my shoes, I'm wearing these super glittery pink sandals. And even though I do regularly wear pink, I do feel like I am like, when I'm outside, I just feel like I'm just one massive like blob of pink. Like I do wear pink often, but it just feels like so much pink because literally everything I'm wearing is pink. So it's quite funny, but I actually quite like it. And it is Friday, and today's look is going to be a very interesting one because I'm going to be going for the preppy look, if you couldn't already tell by my shirt. However, I have just put the outfit on and I'm a little disappointed. Okay, so first of all, I'm wearing a shirt, which is very weird for me, and I feel like I look very weird. It makes me look younger, but then at the same time, it also makes me look older, but like, I don't know how I feel about it. It just feels very weird. It's also a bit uncomfortable, and then also to add to it, it doesn't even fit me. Like when I put my arms apart, then the buttons just don't fit me properly. So that's just annoying. And then for some reason in my head, these bottoms were gonna look really preppy and really good with this shirt. But then when I put it on, turns out it doesn't. And stupid me, I didn't bother trying them both on at the same time. A really gross outfit, and I have no other option because these do not go at all. This is the look. It looks stupid. Anyways, hopefully, I'm now gonna do my makeup and put in like accessories and do my hair and stuff. And then hopefully that'll make it look better. Maybe it's just because I've got my hair up in a towel. And that's probably what makes it look worse. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed on today's outfit because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like up until now, I've actually been doing like a pretty good job with the outfits and stuff. Like, I felt like they've been looking pretty good, and now today's outfit just kind of like ruins it because now it's just like, I've got an idiot outfit on and it just looks rubbish and it really does not go. So, but for my makeup, I'm going to be doing a very natural sort of base. I feel like preppy is kind of like the sort of look you wear for like work or like, I don't know, college. So I feel like I'm going to wear like natural makeup and then I'm going to do like a red lip. I feel like that is kind of like, when I looked it up, that seems like a very preppy sort of makeup to do. So I can't find like a proper red lipstick because I don't own any, and I've looked, and neither does my mum, but she has like this color which I feel like is pretty red. That basically is red lipstick, so this will work. And this is the finished makeup look and also my hairstyle. So I feel like this is such a classic preppy look, is to have your hair in like a low pony. However, it's not like high ponies where they give you a massive headache. And I mean, even when your hair is in a high pony, sometimes it can still go in your face, whereas this is just very tucked up out of the way. And then also to make it look a bit more polished, now I'm just going to put in some very small, very minimal accessories. So I've got these very tiny little hoops, and I feel like that is going to complete the look, especially when you've got your hair in like a low pony or like a ponytail. I feel like you kind of have to have earrings. There we go. Okay, from the top up, I actually kind of like, I wouldn't normally go for this sort of look, but I don't feel like it looks bad. But then when you see the bottoms, then it kind of ruins it. Do this for the whole day and like hopefully nobody will notice my bottoms. But I mean, it's not too bad, but I feel like from this, it actually looks quite good, quite preppy. But then when you see the bottoms, it ruins it. This isn't like necessarily uncomfortable, it just feels very weird for me, and I feel like I look like very different. Like, even though in the other looks, like with the rocker look, I look completely different, but I still felt like, I don't know, this is just a really weird look for me to create. Miracles, I just realized I almost forgot like a major key piece. Of course, my glasses are gonna finish off the preppy look. And here we go, this is my finished preppy look. What do you guys think? I feel like it actually looks better now that I put the glasses on. It does really transform the look and it makes it look a lot more, I don't know, preppier? Wow, I just look so weird. Like, I actually kind of like this lipstick though, but this shirt, I just look so different. I honestly feel so weird right now. Like, even though I don't feel like this look is like a major one where I like really stand out from the crowd, I just feel so different and I just feel like weird because I think it's just this shirt. If it wasn't for the shirt, then I'd be fine. And I honestly never wear shirts. Like, I think I've only owned like 1 or 2 shirts in my life before, and that was back when I was like 11, so I haven't worn a shirt in such a long time. Even if I do go to a fancy event or something, I don't know, like a wedding, I'll obviously wear a dress and then things like that. Never wear shirts, so it just feels weird to be wearing one. One thing about this outfit that I do really like though is one, my glasses and this lipstick. I don't know why, but I just really like the glasses and the lipstick. Like the makeup, I quite like it because it's like natural, but then it's got that sort of like pop of color of the lip. I don't know, I'm quite liking this makeup look, and also like wearing my glasses and the hoop. If it was just like a different t-shirt, then I'd really love this outfit. I don't know why I don't like them so much. Really don't like them, and I don't think they look that good on me. And I don't think it helps that this shirt is too small. Like, look, the sleeves are too short on me, and then it's just like a bit, I don't know, I just really don't like shirts. I don't know why, I just don't. And it is the next day. Yesterday's look, the preppy look, I did enjoy it, but I have to say, overall, this whole experience, these last 5 days, they have been fun, and I kind of have felt like I was mixing it up a bit. However, at the same time this morning, it did feel very nice to do my own makeup and get into my normal clothes, and I do feel a lot more comfortable in them. However, at the same time, I did have so much fun getting to try out. So if you're new around here, make sure to click subscribe to become a #milcorn. Also follow me on my Instagram. I am @Mia'sLifeOfficial. Also watch this video here and that video there for more fun ones like this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!